What you got? What have you got, Rufus? Rufus! Rufus! What have you got? Up you can. Come on. You going to say hello? You going to say hello to the pit? Look, there he is. There he is. The man. We've got a special guest appearance from the one and only Mr. Rufus. For those of you that are early. What do you think? Hey? Get it, Rufus. Get it. Get it. Get it, Rufus. There he is. Come on. Get it, Rufus. Come on. There we go. Come on. Can you hear him? Come on. Come on, Rufus. Get it. Jesus. You're so scary, so ferocious. Such a big boy now, aren't you, Rufus? Yes, you are. Oh my God. So show my weakness. He's got a terrifying growl, hasn't he? For a dog so small. Bless his cotton socks, eh? Bless his cotton socks. I'm not shouting at you. How's it going? Welcome. We've got a big one. Arsenal, Crystal Palace. Not normally a game that has massive bearing on Chelsea, but it does have a huge bearing on the top four situation. A loss here today against Crystal Palace would secure the Premier League for Liverpool here today. They wouldn't even need to beat Tottenham on the weekends. So there is a lot on the cards here, a lot on the table. And Mikel Arteta, although he will be having his eyes set on PSG next Wednesday, or next Tuesday, whenever it is, he will, of course, be wanting to minimise the gap, or maximise the gap, rather, between themselves and Man City, as they're just creeping out at the fucking woodwork. What's going on there? I mean, truth be told, do you know what's the weird part as well? Is if Arsenal lose today and we win the game in hand, we're 6 points behind Arsenal. Which, again, it just goes to show just how shit this season has been. It's such a shit season. Just from start to finish, really. We're on 14, 15, 16. We are underway. Rufus and I are home alone today until a little bit later because the missus is working late. She's earning the big bucks. And so I'm childminding. It is my week off anyway. It's my second week off. And man, if I could just do this for a living, do a watch along, do a stream every day, and do a video every day, I'd be a happy man. I'm the happiest I've been. These last 2 weeks have been incredible. They've been so good, so relaxing, so much editing and stuff. You told me to update the remaining fixtures. Reese, as a fellow editor, you'll like this one. I've gone for a specific vibe, but also kind of my own. But there is obviously paying homage to a certain style that is obviously. But look at that. Whoa! Look at that for a graphic, baby! Absolutely gorgeous. Spent about an hour or so doing that this morning. And there is stats galore on there that you can use for yourself, you know, with all the bits, all the bobs, the race for top 4, remaining games and maximum points. You've got the Opta points prediction. You've got the top 5 matches with the asterisks, and you've got the maximum points, games remaining, played, goal difference, and points. So there we go. Much nicer looking than the other one. Set piece goals, most this season. Crystal Palace and Arsenal are joint top with 15. Man City are bang on for top 4. They are, aren't they? It's just a matter of time. Oh, and it's 1-0 already. A header in the back of the net. And, well, that didn't last very long, did it? Jesus Christ. Well, Arsenal have taken the lead with the set pieces now then. He's onside. He's definitely onside. He's got about, I don't know, 15 minutes to be able to take that header. He's just stood there. There's absolutely no one marking him for just so long that early in a game. Absolutely ridiculous. The amount of time he had there to head the ball. Jakub Kiwior. Such a simple goal. With 2 minutes gone. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, there he is. Fucking hair arsing around. Crystal Palace have a chance to answer back here. Oh, man. Dr. Pepper is just... It's just another level, man. Cross comes in, headed away. I will preface this. It does seem as though it's gone already. If Crystal Palace make a comeback in this, it'll be some miracle, I tell you. I've already eaten. I had a bolognese with a omelette. I know that sounds weird, but they were separate. I didn't have them together at the same. I had them at the same time. I didn't have them together though, if that makes sense. On one plate, I had an omelette with 3 rashers of bacon, 2 sausages, and some cheese. And then I had a bolognese, and Arsenal could be in for 2 here on the counter-attack. Crystal Palace, when I tell you Crystal Palace have gone to absolute shit, it's come in a hurry. I don't really understand what has happened to Crystal Palace. They were doing so well once they were through to the semi-final, and now they've just fallen off a fucking cliff. Yeah, it was a really good stream yesterday, to be fair. Had a really good turnout. And a really good, I think we got like the most likes on a non-Chelsea watch along, but a watch along at the same time. I think because obviously the deadline day stream did really well, but we got 78 likes on the last stream yesterday, 71 the day before. We're absolutely flying at the moment. I'm on track for one of the best months performance-wise on the channel for views and revenue and you know, interaction, subscribers, everything for about 6 months. I've already tripled the views that I got last month. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So to say, yeah, the channel is flying at the moment, and what a time for it to happen with the Club World Cup coming about. Of course, I will be giving you live coverage of every single game. Luke, I trust you'll be there for the majority of them. I doubt you'll be going to America. Oh, well, you might be. Who knows? Oh, it's a great chance! And a really big deflection there. Almost sends it in for Crystal Palace. Have I got the motivation for it? Mate, if it wasn't obvious, I've not missed a stream. I haven't missed a video. I've been uploading every day. You know? I've been uploading a video every day. I've pretty much produced something every single day. Most days it's 2 things a day, you know? So, yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. We've got a busy week next week. Well, I don't know if it is, actually. Let me check. So for the remainder of this week, we've got a video coming out tomorrow. Then we've got a preview coming out on... nearly a chance for Crystal Palace. Then we got preview for the Chelsea-Everton game on Friday. Chelsea-Everton on Saturday. Then we've got a double-header watch-along. Liverpool versus Tottenham. It could be sealed then, the Premier League. And we've also got Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City. I'll be doing coverage of both games that day, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Next week, we've got Monday and Tuesday off, I think. Actually, no, I don't think I do, because... Hang on. I think we do. I just haven't put it in the calendar, but I think I've got Arsenal PSG on Tuesday. Champions League week, yeah. So we got Arsenal PSG first leg on Tuesday. Wednesday we've got. I'm not going to do Barca Inter. I won't lie. Well, maybe. Maybe. Do I? Would you watch that, or is it not really? I don't know. I might as well keep it up. You know, why not? Keep up the watch-alongs. Do second leg for Barca. I know, I can't really see much of a turnout. I have no interest in that game whatsoever, to be honest with you. I'll do the Arsenal game. I'll have a think about the... Because there's not that many games left. Do you know what I mean? So I might as well just bang out as much watch-alongs as possible and build up that sort of... We do it every single game. Every big game. But then again, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not really bothered about that one on this occasion. So we can always do next week. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Thursday, we've got Djurgården versus Chelsea, of course. If not, I do suggest doing the second leg for it, 100%. Yeah, I will 100% be doing the second legs. Then on Friday, we've got a Friday night watch-along for Manchester City versus Wolves. Again, I'm unsure if that will have a big turnout because it's a Friday. But I'll give it a go. I've not got any plans. Saturday is Chelsea-Liverpool preview. And then Aston Villa versus Fulham at 12:30. And then we've got Chelsea versus Liverpool on Sunday. So a big week. And then it's another bank holiday weekend. Ooh, fucking couldn't believe it. Crystal Palace versus Forest on the Monday. So we've got it all happening. What time kickoff is it on Thursday? No, it's 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. Thank fuck for that. Man, the burps have been something else, haven't they? They really have. Good chance here for Arsenal. Cut out. Trossard can't quite get to it. Richards. I'm working on a reactions video for you, H. No stress if you do it or not. Was that what for what? Is that like a compilation of the season or just in general? And don't I do remember our conversation when I was playing Red Dead. We'll definitely sort something out. Probably more so for next season, or maybe we sort something out starting for the Club World Cup. You know, if you're up for it, we can exchange details, mate, and we can get started on some stuff for next season, starting with the Club World Cup, as it's obviously a big one. But I'll have to sort a few bits out. What has happened to Palace? They're awful lately, says Paul. They've fallen off a cliff. I always tend to root for Palace. I always, you know, apart from when we play them, I've been fucked off that this season is the season where we're allegedly doing a lot better. And I know we're not. I've always said that we're not, and that it's smoke and mirrors. But what a good chance here for Palace! Crossed in! Oh, what a chance! It's an absolute shambles in the box. But they're your local team. They are technically, for me growing up, a lot of my mates growing up were Palace, and so I've always had a bit of an affinity for, like a fondness for them. You know what I mean? I don't hate them, but I would very much like to beat them every time we play. Just because your barber supports them, you don't want to speak badly against him. He doesn't run just mate. No, I like I say, I have always rated Palace. I've gone to plenty of games in my lifetime. I went to the playoff final. I've been to Smellhurst fucking dozens and dozens of times. Whenever there's like a ticket booting about when I was a kid, I'd always go with my mates, sort of like dad and them, to go and watch the game. So yeah, I've always had like a connection to them, I guess. And my mum was Palace, I suppose, so, or is, but not really. Like she doesn't fucking like football at all, actually, to be fair. She's fucking sick of Chelsea. That dog bit you. Oh, my mate's dog that bit me is a Palace fan. He's the one that I got, who I went with to the what do you call it, playoff final. But yeah, so I've been vocally sort of like, go on Palace, you know, in the FA Cup, doing well, and talking to me barber and everything, saying, fucking, I hope you lot do well. I can actually see you winning it. On a given day, I could see Palace winning it just by chance. If they get to the final on a one-off game, I could see Palace doing it. Now, I can't see them getting past Villa at all. It's not even feasible. It is not even feasible. Speaking of which, we've obviously got that game. When is the Palace game? Oh, that's on Saturday, 26th. We're playing on the 20th. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I might do that game in the end, because I was meant to be going out after the game. Do like hot towels, Turkish barbers. No, it's not a Turkish barber. It's a very fucking Brexit. It's not. It's quite a hipster one, to be fair. It's quite a like it's a very sort of I don't know how to describe it. They're not hipsters. They don't have like the big moustaches and wear like fucking waistcoats and stuff. I'm trying to describe it. It's kind of like, it's a bit ravey, I guess. Like the artwork is like, I don't know how to describe it. A lot of reggae, a lot of like house music, a lot of like Amy Winehouse type stuff. It's a real, yeah. And it is for the most part like 20, 30, 40-year-olds that go in, like early 40-year-olds at most. You get the old man who'll just come in, he'll go in there. There's one bloke in particular who's just always in there, who's in his 80s, but I'm fairly sure he gets like a free haircut. But it is good. They've got like, it's very sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's nice though. It's a really good place. I'd recommend, but then I'd have to say what it's called, you know. So, it's not your typical Turkish money laundering barbershop that pops up all over the place. It's been around for a while. Bet they have a pool table. If they had room, they absolutely would. But it fits in with the vibe of the town I live in, which I won't go into much more detail, but it has a vibe and it fits the vibe of the town. So, you know, Streatham. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. But yeah, Palace, Villa, I think they're going to get absolutely battered by Villa. I hope that they show up. I hope that they put a good performance on. But they do seemingly appear to have fallen off of the proverbial cliff. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. Who do you think's winning it? Man City easily. I think De Bruyne has turned on the heat. You know, he's started to show up, and I think it's pretty much game over. If you'd have asked me that a couple of months ago or a month ago when you know the last games were played, I would have absolutely said maybe Forest or Villa, maybe Palace, like I said. But I thought City were, you know, still probably favourites, but I could see them being beaten at the same time. How much do I pay? I pay £19. £19. It's a very specific amount. Saliba plays Gabriel. Is that Gabriel? He's not playing, is it? It's Timber. Gabriel's injured, isn't he? Trossard with a good touch. It is Timber. Saliba, Timber, Kiwa, Lewis Skelly. Are they resting anyone? Yeah, you get ripped off, mate. Paying 22 quid in a Turkish barber's is absolutely outrageous. Where I used to live with my mum, we had a Turkish barber's there, and even where I grew up, they had I was going to a Turkish barber there. It's fucking so intense. It's so like they never talk. I mean, they do once you become a regular, but when you're new there and you're going there and you're like 15 years old, you're like, hello. Can I? And they're like, sit down. Rubbing you with alcohol and all sorts, and fucking, you're like, Jesus Christ, calm down. And it's all fucking shape up this and doing the fucking, you know, let me just line you up, mate. And it's like, I'm fucking white. Do you know what I mean? I have really specific fucking hair there. You line that up, I'm going to look like an idiot. In about a week's time, I'm going to have little fucking hairs growing out my fucking skull. It looks stupid. People with my hair do not need a lineup on the top of their head, you know. Do it there, all you want. And around the sides, everything. On the top, you look like a fucking idiot. And take it from me. I used to have the Ronaldo haircut with the fucking down the side and everything. I look like an absolute twat. But it was of the time, you know? It was of the time. I had such a fucking midlife crisis at the age of 17, you know? Your haircut was basically Hazard, or basically is Hazard. I had one when I was in Liverpool a few months back for only £9 for the exact same trim. It's in Liverpool. Jesus. I'm sure my barbers does all that. In fact, let me see. Because they've got an app. I don't know if your barbers has an app, but we've got an app. So I always book my. You have to book in before you go. You can't just show up. So I've got like 3 haircuts over the next 3 months, all booked out. Oh, it's a good chance wide. So you can get normal cut, skin fade, beard. See, OAPs get £17. You get £2 discount, you know? No, they don't do any of that. How often do you get yours? I mean, I would like to think that it rarely looks like I need to get a haircut. Obviously, for these streams, I said yesterday I don't really bother doing my hair, so it's a bit of a fucking mop at the moment, you know. But I like to think I keep it somewhat tidy. Probably maximum I'll go is 4 weeks, but I like to go every 3 weeks at the moment, especially during the summer. During the winter, I couldn't give a bollocks. The only reason I get haircuts in the first place on a regular basis is because I'm on camera and I want to look presentable enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, plus I feel like my hair is quite a big part of my personality on the streams for, you know, for a part of the deal, you know. And I want to look somewhat good. It's always, the hair is always fucked by the end of the stream anyway. What products do you use? I can never really find any that suits me. Do we have similar hair texture, do you think? You come across as a person who never wears hats or caps. I never wear. I never wear hats. I used to wear snapbacks as from like 2012 to 2014 because they were like really popular back then. And then maybe again in like 2018 when I lived in America, I would not like an absolute fucking idiot, but I would wear it as you normally would, either front or back. I had a Seahawks one. Seahawks snapback. No, it wasn't the Seahawks. What's the fucking San Jose Sharks, is it? San Jose Sharks snapback. Yeah, it was a San Jose Sharks snapback. And then I had another one. I can see them in my fucking brain right now. I can see them, but and then I just had like a generic sort of like green, sort of like camo green, khaki green, sort of like, the fucking Yankees one, but it's like a specialty sort of one. But then I grew up. I've got the head shape for a snap. Ah, gets a great shot! Eze with the volley on the edge of the box. It hits the post and in. It's 1-1. What a goal! What a goal! Wow! Now, is this a volley or a half volley? It is a volley. He kicks it into the ground. Oh, that is a special goal. That is a really, really good finish. And deservedly or undeservedly, Crystal Palace find a way to get it in the back of the net. 1-1. All to play for. But then I've also obviously been using the like not beanie hats, but like just sort of like winter hats so that I could put my mic in for the ice bath. Weird doing the ice bath today and not recording myself. Really nice though. Very relaxing to sort of just do the ice bath without having to talk whatsoever. Managed 5 minutes. It was the coldest ice bath temperature-wise for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, ironically. It was 9 degrees. Don't you have a Chelsea hat? I don't have a Chelsea hat, no. Don't have any Chelsea hats. Like I said, I used to wear a lot of snapbacks when I was younger because I've got a very square head. It suits me. But if I wore it now, I'd look like a fucking gimp. But 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old me was rocking them quite a bit. No scarves, no. In terms of hair products, Luke, did you? No chance, not really. I just know what to use for like... Oh, I just never know. You sound like my brother. My brother always bangs on about, I don't know how to use it. I don't know what I'm doing. So, because I've been graced by the fucking hair gods. It's very, what do you call it? It's very forgiving for when you style it. I could do fuck all with it and just go like that, and it would probably look all right. Just do a few like bits, and it would be okay. Eze brings it down again, crossed in, taken well, and Katiao! But I can tell you the exact one I use. It is literally just a Shockwave wax. In fact, it might not be Shockwave. Let me... Oh, I used to use that one all the time. But I do tend to... Oh, fuck. What are they called? Hair wax. I don't know. It's VO5. VO5. It's not in Waitrose, but I've got it up from Waitrose. Hang on, where am I? There I am. There we go. This one. This is the one I use more often than not. And then if not that, it's VO5 gel. I like this one as well. If I want like a real light look, it does it well, but I can still run my hands through and it does like that, but it goes exactly back to the way it was. But it's super like light hold, so you can still, it looks like there's nothing in your hair whatsoever. But obviously it looks wetter if that makes, so you need to use barely any. But I much prefer the wax personally. and it smells so good. But I've used loads of stuff. What's the yellow one? Hair wax. Is it got to be? Got to be? I hate when my hair looks wet or greasy. Got to be wax. They've got this one. They've been doing this one since I was a kid. And it is the fucking most banging smell. If you want the best smelling wax in the fucking universe, right? It's this one here. It smells like orange. It's honestly, it smells like Lucozade. I don't know if I'm selling it, but for me, it smells incredible. And I've always, whenever I wore it, I got loads of compliments on like it smelling good. It smells like those old Lucozade chewing tablets. Do you remember those? I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember that. Luke, you must be. Reese, probably. But you used to get those Lucozade chewing tablets for the glucose things. And they were so good. Let me try and see if I can find those. Lucozade tablets. I just used to buy them and then just eat them like they were fucking candy. I mean, it's only 172 calories per pack, so it's not actually that bad. Got them at the chemist. I mean, it just kind of looks like just kind of looks like chewing gum, doesn't it? But it was like this, and very, very specific flavor, man. Oh my god, it was so good, so good. I honestly remember, probably, I'm talking like 2003, going to the corner shop with like a couple of, not even a couple of quid, maybe £1, getting some sweets, a can of Panda Pop, or a bottle of Panda Pop, and some Chewits, and a fucking a pack of Lucozade tablets. And just making it feel, I was just under this illusion that I was fucking unstoppable once I'd have them. Just absolutely pinging off my fucking skull. Oh, mate. Cola Panda Pop was just so good. These are what you come to the streams for. I tell you what. You want nostalgia, I'll fucking bring you nostalgia. Panda Pop. Panda Pop drinks, man. Oh my god. Do you remember these bastard things? Look at these. Oh my lord. Now that's a blast from the past, baby. that makes you feel old, doesn't it? Whoa. That's enough to make you feel like you're from the 90s, I'll tell you that much. They were absolutely unreal. Me and me dad going to Macro. Anyone remember Macro? Did anyone used to go to Macro with their old man? Go to Macro, come home with a jawbreaker or a gobstopper, and have a fucking crate of Panda Pop, Cherryade, Limeade, Cola. Fucking, oh my god, unreal stuff. You think Costco's good, mate? If you haven't tried Macro, you haven't lived. Macro was where it was at. Pallet of Panda Pop. Pallet of Panda Pop. A cardboard box of about 60 or 80 Walker's crisps. And sometimes it would just be one flavor, so it would last you the month. And if you were sick of Worcester sauce Walker's crisps, I've got some bad news for you. Because that's all you got. Worcester sauce crisps to last you the fucking half a year. Those are the days. Bar Cola, not really my thing. I do remember them. I was more of a KA man myself growing up. Barbecue rib Walker crisp was so good. It's just certain things that they took away that I just don't understand. Worcester sauce Walker's crisps are back, though. Might I remind you? Walker's Worcester sauce crisps are back. Ketchup is back as well. Unbelievable stuff. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, I've got... Hang on. I'll show you something. Sorry, Rufus, I don't want to run over your whiskers. I'll be 1 second. We got these yesterday. £1.90 a bottle. £1.90 a bottle. You've got cream soda flavored Pepsi. Absolute shite. Not a fan at all. It's like vanilla Coke, but even worse. I absolutely used to love vanilla Coke on holidays, like specifically the foreign ones. I remember being on holiday in Lefkas, where I was in a fucking 6.7 Richter scale earthquake when I was a kid, and we all had to sleep sleep around the pool for the remainder of the holiday because the earthquake was just so bad. And I do have the strawberries and cream one as well. Unsure on this. I thought it was so artificial flavored. I didn't get them in. I got them in Co-op. Oh, it's just so fucking £1.90 a bottle. £1.90 a fucking bottle. The strawberries and cream one is all right. It's okay. It doesn't pair well with food at all. I was having a burger patty. I made some burger patties yesterday, and they're really rich, and that with that just doesn't fucking go at all. Lime Coke, lemon Coke is really good. The new lemon Coke is really good. Lime Coke is just fucking awful. I don't know if I got a bad bottle of it, but it was so bad. And the missus agreed as well. She was like, fucking so bad. I tell you what's foul as well is Mango Pepsi. Mango Pepsi tastes like absolute fucking granny. It tastes like my granny smells. If that makes sense. It's so bad. It tastes like perfume. It's so bad. It tastes like granny perfume. It's just so bad. Pepsi Max Cherry is very good. Rufus! What the hell happened there? What are you doing? Oh. Sent it absolutely fly. Oh, careful. Nearly saw my arse. You don't want to see that. I've got a very peachy bum, I must say. I have been told my entire life. I've got one peachy bottom. Dandelion and burdock is the goat. You what? You what? Remember those sweetie lips that tasted like soap? You were. All right. I know. Soft launch. Soft launch. Soft drink tier list. I was going to say in the chat, good chance. Trossard! It's in! 2-1. Brilliant finish. Slots it bottom corner. Light work for Trossard. He's in great form. But anyway, I was going to say, put in the chat something, and don't put something bait. Don't put something really fucking obvious and be like, I don't know, fucking Space Raiders, or do you know what I mean? Something that's like, it's clearly well known, right? In the chat, tell me something that is like super nostalgic, specifically to you growing up, that you don't think many people would remember. And again, don't put something like Chewits or, you know, you know what I mean? Just something super obvious. Cadbury's chocolate shots. What the fuck is that? Chomps. Chomps were good. If it's what I think it is. Oh, wait. Chomps is Australian, isn't it? Do you mean the Chomps? Spangles. As I've looked up Chomps and it's the meat sticks, but I'm almost positive it was a chocolate bar, no? Cadbury chocolate shots. Oh, I don't remember them. What the fuck are they? What? I've never seen those in my fucking life. What the hell? They look so good. I can't believe I'm still drinking that fucking... Ugh. Get out of my sight. Cadbury chocolate shots is a great shout from Luke. I've never heard of those in my life, but they look really good. Polo mints. I mean, polos are still going, and I haven't had a polo in ages, but I used to get them all the time. Pombears. Pombears are shite. I really do hate to burst your bubble. I've always thought that Pombears are so shit. And I've always Mars bar. That's a good one. That's a good one, Phoebe. I've never heard of a Mars bar. Pombears are just a bit, I don't know. They're so average. And I've always found if you're an adult that actively like seeks Pombears, they just taste like ready sorted crisps. But I've been at work and I've seen people that don't have kids at all. And so they don't have an excuse to come to work with Pombears. Because let's be honest, to me, they are like a kid's crisp. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being unnecessary, but, you know, I just always thought they're super overrated. Screwballs. Screwball, as in the ice cream with the chewing gum at the bottom. Absolutely elite. White Maltesers. I never had white Maltesers, to be fair. Knickknacks. Oh, me and the missus were doing... we were on TikTok and we were doing like the tier lists and just going through like the filters and doing it ourselves kind of thing. And we were looked up like UK crisps, and chili or spicy, whatever the fuck they're called, spicy knickknacks, absolutely the fucking best. I wasn't too keen on the barbecue ones, I'll be honest. Topic's my dad's favourite chocolate bar, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe a Lion bar. Proper Brexit fucking chocolate bar, but, you know. Proper geezer chocolate bar, that is. Fruit salads, Blackjack Chews. I'm assuming Blackjack Chews were licorice. Fruit salad is so good. I've got some fruit salad ice lollies in the freezer from Iceland. Monster Munch is still very much going and very much something that I... See, would you argue that I am being a hypocrite by slagging off Pom Bears as a kid's crisp, but then I actively still eat Monster Munch on occasion? Like, I haven't had them in fucking well over 100 days, but I would actively go for like spicy Monster Munch. I don't see those as kids. I know they're monsters, but like the spicy ones are so good. Pickled onion ones as well. Really, really good. Half time, and I don't really have too much to talk about. We could talk about the fucking, what's his name? Hoyson. I don't know enough about the kid to make a video out of it, to be completely honest with you, unless I made one tomorrow that was like, you know, planned out. But I don't know. I haven't really got too much to talk about on that, to be honest with you. So let's just carry on. I'll either record a video tomorrow or I'll just give tomorrow a miss. And then Friday we've got the I could have a day off tomorrow. I've been working tirelessly. I'm working non-stop these days. Flaming Hot Ones, yeah, they're the best. Millions, like the little ball sweets, especially the bubblegum. Millions. Did anyone have when they went to the cinema as a kid, used to have the big tower of Millions that you could just like do the dispenser and they'd come out? Absolutely amazing. Always such a rip-off. We're talking about nostalgic kids, or not necessarily kids, but nostalgic things that you remember having as a kid. It doesn't have to be a kid's thing. Mint Munchies. I think Munchies as a whole are really good. I would also argue Yorkie might be one of the best chocolate bars, by the way. It's a proper Brexit. Millions. Yeah, I fucking know what Millions are, mate. I just said. What? Timeout. Milky Way crispy rolls. Do you mean just the chocolate rolls? Crispy rolls. Milky Way crispy rolls. Oh, are those like the... ooh. I must have had those. They remind me of the things that you get on like holiday, where you get the wafer things, the wafer tubes that are full of chocolate. Man, oh man, they are so good. Willy Wonka bar. A timeout. I did like a timeout. My favourite Cadbury's chocolate's probably a Whisper. I love a Whisper. Really airy chocolate, and it's just chocolate. There's no other bullshit to it. A Boost bar. I used to have a Boost bar before. I used to have a Boost bar and a bottle of Boost before I played football on Sundays. That was like my pre-game. My pre-game before a game of on Sunday was a fry up. I used to have a fry up, a Boost bar, and a Boost drink, a bottle of Boost. Fucking absolutely elite combination. Bag a hat trick and Bob's your uncle. Jamie Vardy, eat your heart out, mate. What are those chocolate bars with the coloured bubbles in? Is that the Cadbury's, like, dairy milk with creations, is it called? It's got the fucking weird shit in it. Aero Mint. I love mint chocolate so much. Mint chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream. I don't have it that often, but man, so good. Oh, of which, for all of you born in the 90s, I doubt many of you born in the 2000s, like late 2000s, would know, but Viennetta chocolate, not Viennetta chocolate, Viennetta ice cream. Absolutely fucking amazing. Your mum would bang one of those out. Bang one of those out of the fucking freezer after about a year. Completely freezer burnt, but oh man, was it good. The old lady ice cream. Mint Viennetta is just on another level. I bought one about a year ago, I think. It was when I was still living in the old flat. And it's so much smaller than what I remembered it being. Because what? And it's not because it's bigger when you're a kid in your mind, you know. They absolutely still do it. They've just shrunk massively, like massively. Swiss roll, love a Swiss roll. Cadbury's egg with Spoons yogurts. Spoons yogurts. It's such a good header, by the way. So much time. It's ridiculous. I just don't get... Nketiah just doesn't follow his man whatsoever. It's a joke. Karamak, I love a Karamak. Karamak's one of my favourites. A gold bar. Do you remember the gold chocolate bar? Biscuit. Gold bar. Chocolate UK. Who remembers these? Ho, ho, ho! Shut your mouth. Unreal. Yeah, I don't really know what they were. What were they called? Candy Sticks. Cigarettes UK. They were just called Candy Sticks. Were they Barrett? Barrett made them. Club Bar. But yeah, they're just called Candy Sticks. You can literally get them, and they're made... In America, they have them in, like, actual fake cigarette boxes. You can still get them. I remember having... Whenever there was, like, the school fair, you had the the candy stick cigarettes, and then you had the poppers that you just fucking chuck on the floor and make people jump. An absolute menace to society. Anyone who had that combination was always an absolute nightmare. Who remembers, can't forget Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba? Cola bubblegum? Oh! Oh! Who remembers? Who remembers this fucking beauty? Oh my God. Who remembers this? This was like gold dust. This fucking thing. If you had this at school, you were giving them out like you were like Pablo Escobar, for fuck's sake. You were giving out like, here's a little taster for you, mate. Here's a little bit for you, mate. Yeah, make it last, mate. This is all you're getting today. And fucking hell, Megalang. Mega Lang. Not Mega Long. What is Mega Lang? Double Bubble? So good, though. It definitely is mega long, but on the thing it says Mega Lang. Look at this. Do you see? Look, top of the screen it says Mega Long Tape. But then on the actual thing it says Mega Lang. What's that all about? Ring pops. Are you supposed to eat the Hubba Bubba? Because I did. Jackson, did you used to swallow it? £1.85 now. Jesus Christ. £1.85 for one of those. Used to be 30p when I was a kid. Outrageous. 50p probably on a push. Inflation. I know. I'm surprised no one's mentioned a Freddo. £30p, the going rate for a Freddo these days. 30 bloody p. 30 Great British pennies. Everyday low price, my bollocks. 30 pence for a fucking Freddo. It's 18 grams of chocolate. A joke. Yeah. OG Freddo. Just looks like a bit of a nonce now, doesn't he? He's just... Just looks a bit weird. Like, what's the little dance he's doing? Like a little... It's Pep! It's not Freddo, it's fucking Peppo. Pep Guardiola, that's what he was doing yesterday, saying that it wasn't a penalty. Cheeky bastard. It is. It's me before and after. Nonso. Fuck the fuck. Anyway. I'm trying to think. Hubba Bubba. Mega long. How many not any calories. How many flavors were there? You can get fancy fruit. Oh, it's 12 of them. Jesus Christ. Well, Calippo shots, man. I think out of everything we've discussed today, I'll leave it with this. Calippo shots is the one thing above everything else I would absolutely bring back in a heartbeat. Excuse me. Without a shadow of a doubt, Calippo shots are hands down the thing I would bring back. I have no idea how they don't do them anymore. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they haven't done them for years. They've not done them for years. That was genuinely something. I know when people say things that they like and they're like, Yeah, but have you had that in the last 5-10 years? And they're like, nah, but I still want the opportunity to get it when I want it. And it's like, yeah, but you never bought it. That's why it's gone. Because you never bought it and you were the only demographic of people who actually knows what it is. It's like fucking what's the lavender fucking pearl violets, Parma violets? Parma violets. They're goods. Parma violets are goods. But no one fucking eats them anymore. But the fact that they're still going baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. But Calippo shots, no. You can still get them, but you have to buy them, like import them from like America or wherever the fuck. And by the time that's happened, they've probably melted and then frozen again. It's just ridiculous. One of the best ice cream sort of like ice lolly things you could buy without a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, let's switch up the subject and get back to check your local ice cream van. I'd be shocked if they still did them, honestly. And I'll be lying if I said I could. I've been able to hear an ice cream van where I live any time recently. Opinion on the Huijsen rumors? I don't know enough about him. I'm just going to end up talking shite, to be completely honest with you. So I might do a video on him tomorrow, but you know, go on, Lance. Give us your like really, really, really nostalgic sweet that you had as a kid. Unless you've said. I'm curious to know. Because given that you're my mum's age, I have a feeling I might know what it is. $200? Is that what it's called? Hello, Kelly. I remember. Just had to have a think, but I do remember. Good to see you. 200. Candy. Is it candy? I don't know. You didn't really give much to work on. 200? The fuck? Tucker close to 300. What the fuck are you talking? What's all these numbers? Right, we are back underway. Please do like the stream if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification. Subscribe. We are officially 25 subscribers away from 11,000 on the channel. So it's very suddenly come out of nowhere. Ari, I asked Lance a question on how many different flavors of Kit Kat there are. Ah. I very much did have the Cocoa Pops thing. What breath is worse, cat or dog? Dog. Cat's breath to me really wasn't bad. Dog's breath, Rufus's puppy breath was absolutely fucking diabolical. he does this thing. I don't know if there's anyone else that has this with their dog, right? Let me know. But your dog goes out in the morning to have a shit or a piss or whatever. And I don't know if it's a spaniel thing, but Rufus will go out and he'll just go around the grass and shove his nose like into the wet grass. And then he'll just be going. That's it. He'll just dig his nose into the grass and you'll just hear him going. But he's not like drinking. And then, just to go on top of that, you'll come in and then he'll try and give you like a kiss or whatever, or go right in your face, and it stinks of shit. And I know for a fact he hasn't eaten shit. That I know there's no shit on that grass. But he'll do that thing. He'll go in the grass and go, and I'll be like, stop doing that. And he'll be there like, and I'll be like, fuck me, stop it. It's probably fox piss. You're probably right. But he'll come back in, and then it will obviously jump on me or whatever. And I know not to go near him after he's been in the garden because his breath just stinks of death. Absolute death. And it doesn't smell like necessarily like actual shit. It's a mixture of stuff. And fox piss, now that you say it, could absolutely be it. It's absolutely diabolical. Robbins, on a rant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're doing all right. I don't know why I struggled to get my words out there. You're a good boy, aren't you, Rufus? Yes. Where's your toy? Hey? Where's your toy? Cats, when ate and licked their fur, stinks. I don't know. My cats always smelt really nice, to be fair. I used to actively sniff my cats because they'd smell so good. But then I kept my cats, not saying you don't, but I used to groom my cats pretty much every day. And they were pretty clean, all things considered. I used to, no, if you're stroking your cat or whatever, I just remember getting their head. If they're sat on my lap, I'd be lying on the sofa, just grab their ears and go, not in their ears, but on the top of their heads. The nicest smell on a cat is the top of their heads. And I'd just go, oh, and I'd just be like, God, you smell so good. And my cats would always be like, what the fuck? Don't judge me because I was close with my cats, all right? I had one long-haired one really short-haired one, but they were brothers. One was black and white, short-haired. One was ginger, long-haired. But they were from the same litter. One just took after the mum and one took after the dad. Jesus. Go on, Rufus. Go on, Rufus. Calm down. He's going for it. Fucking Jesus Christ. He can pull me along, watch. Go on, pull me. Pull me, Rufus. Jesus! Pull me arm out its socket. Oh! Oh, fuck off. I'm so bored. Fucking asked her. I'm 6 foot, all right? It's such a repetitive question now. Fuck's sake. Spaniels are strong, mate. Rufus is fucking strong as shit. Rufus is so strong. It is absolutely ridiculous. Not an ounce of fat on the bastard thing. He's just all muscle. Is he scared of big dogs? No, he's actually more friendly with big dogs. He's actually scared of smaller dogs, to be fair. He hates black dogs. Which is weird because he is one. But he absolutely hates black dogs. I had a Cocker Spaniel when I was a kid. She used to take me for a walk. Mate, Spaniels on a walk are no joke. My God. Rufus has a halty because he can't walk properly. He just, Spaniels notoriously pull like shit. So he's got something that goes on his nose and it's like connected to his collar. And so if he pulls too tight, it's not got spikes. It's not one of those things, but it just pulls his head a little bit. And so it just corrects him so that every time he goes to do it, it's annoying for him, if that makes sense. It's harmless. It's absolutely harmless. But it really works. It really does work. He still pulls, but it's miles better than it was. Ba-da-ba. Kelly, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your holiday in Ghana. Wow. Have a lovely time. See you next time. I never would have thought you would be anything more than 5'6", 5'7". Why the fuck would you think I was 5'6"? That is outrageously small. That is abnormally small for a man. No offense to anyone that is a man in here that is 5'6", but come on. Let's not take the piss now. My head is way too big for someone to be 5'6", unless I was 5 foot. Spaniels are on a walk or something else. I have a working cocker. She is crazy. They can't walk straight on a lead and they run miles in circles. Rufus does the he does the spaniel twirl where he'll just be walking and then just out of nowhere just go and then just carry on walking and then he'll do it again and then keep walking and then do another spin. It's always when we're close to home, every single time. I've got a small audience. Well, it's not my fault you're all short fucks. Bunch of short asses, all of you. Grow! Eat your vegetables. What's wrong with you? I'm joking. Too old to grow. 6'5". Yeah, and the rest. Palace still in with a chance here of causing an upset. You know, bunch of hobbits, all of you. Good ball. Is Eze. I love that all of you put your heights in the chat, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I believe you. But I say it. I say I'm 6 foot, but no, no one believes me. I feel like surely on the vlogs it's obvious I'm tall, right? It's very obvious from the vlogs. If you haven't watched, I'll put the link in the chat. Is that the link? Does that work? There you go. We've got the daily vlogs channel there. You can absolutely tell that I'm your ice bath is a sink. No, bollocks. You can absolutely tell I'm tall. I think Luke's just upset because I'm 1-0 against him on FIFA, and I'm taller than him as well, and he just can't hack it. It's a camera trick. What? Because it's underneath me. The camera's like looking up, so it makes me look taller. They're on the earlier vlogs as well. You can see me at the park with Rufus, and you can see how tall I am there. I'm a leggy boy. I'm a very leggy boy. I've got a short torso, but well, I don't know. I'm a bit half and half, to be fair. Hello, Rufus. You're a big boy, aren't you? You a big boy. Are you a big boy? I'd get him on my lap, but he'll probably piss on me again, like last time. Why Rufus, Harry? Thought you would have named him a Chelsea connection. Well, I was gonna call I'm gonna get a cat soon, and I was gonna call him Didier. But I think we're opting for Neil instead. But my girlfriend wanted a spaniel her whole life, and wanted a dog. In fairness, I did come up with the name. And she liked the sound of it, and she's sort of stuck with it. But she's wanted a spaniel her whole life, and we finally got one. And so it's the kind of thing where if we ever broke up, which highly unlikely, if we ever broke up, I could never take him away from her. I'd feel like such a cunt. I'd miss him, but I'd also be like, yeah, fine, see ya. You know, I'll have visitation, but I'll take the cat. Yeah, I'll take the cat. She keeps the mutt, and I'll take the cute little cat. But yeah, Neil the kitten. He's going to be a short-haired ginger and white is what I'm aiming for, but I might fall in love with another one, to be fair. But yeah, I've never really wanted a dog, honestly. I'm so much more a cat person. Obviously love Rufus to death, but I'm just not. I've obviously become a dog person by having a dog, but I could have easily gone the rest of my life and never had a dog and been okay with it. Huge chance that he's the only dog we end up having, because I know what my girlfriend's like, and once he dies and he's gone, she will never want another dog ever again. she will never ever want another dog. She will never be able to replace him. And I know people say that, oh yeah, it'll come. You'll want another one at some point. She will never want another dog ever again. She is absolutely head over heels for Rufus. Like, he is her absolute fucking baby. Replacing a cat is hard, but then I swore I'd never get cats again, and you know, my cats was like 16 and 18 when they both died. And so they had a long life. You know, still miss them, but it's you do get to a time where you're ready. Which I know is kind of contradictory to what I was saying, but I'm saying for her specifically, I don't see her ever wanting another dog. At least another spaniel. It won't be another spaniel because she'd just see him, you know. I'm not getting a cat that looks like anything like the cats that I had before. So I'm not getting something to... I never understand when people just get dogs that look like their old dog to replace it. Do you know what I mean? Like, surely you want to move on. Do I have to get a kitten, not a rescue cat? I'd rather get a kitten just because I've never... I don't know. But the thing is with Rufus as well, it makes more sense to have a kitten because it will grow up knowing him from like that's all he knows. Whereas if it's a rescue cat and they've had past experience with dogs, it's so much harder, you know. So ideally, I get a cat that turns into pretty much a dog and has like dog-like tendencies because it'll be the older brother that brings it up. And, you know, it's a cat that has dog tendencies, which would be quite funny, I reckon. My favourite player is Didier Drogba. Rufus? What have you done? What have you done? Is it time for... play? Time for play. What's it time for? Hey? What's that? Look, he's got his cheeky face on right now. This is his face of I want to play, but I don't want you to take it off me. Watch how much he flinches. Watch. Look. He's like, I want you to play, but I also don't want you to play at all. So fuck off. Leave me alone. It's very much a one-way sort of game. Cat dog, cat dog, cat dog. I absolutely do remember Cat Dog. I used to watch it regularly. Would you calm down? Don't look at me like that. Fucking dog, honestly. And now it's Courage, the cowardly dog. Courage, the cowardly dog. If you say it didn't scar you as a child, you are fucking laugh. You're lying to yourself. Corner comes in, back post, great chance for Palace! It's got all the way through, and it's only just wide. How they haven't scored there, I do not know. Fucking nutcase, look at him. Can you just see his arse? I am only a Chelsea fan, yes. I'm not a Bristol City fan, no. So, Odegaard. Episode from Cow and Chicken. Mama had a chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't know how. Do 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 do. Bam 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 bam. Chicken. with the devil. The devil always used to scare the shit out of me. When Cow swallowed chicken and had to crawl his way back out, mate, honestly. Does anyone remember Ozzy and Drix? Have we had this conversation before, but Ozzy and Drix? Anyone remember that? Ozzy and Drix. It was about a white blood cell and a cold pill cruise around inside of the body of a teenager. Excuse me. Do you watch Family Guy? I've watched every episode of Family Guy about 1 million times over and over again. Same with American Dad. American Dad is better than Family Guy the older you get. We've had this conversation as well. American Dad is... Family Guy has its purpose and is very funny, but the newer episodes just aren't... They're just not as good as the old episodes. But as you get older, American Dad is fucking hilarious. It is just so good. But that's not to say Family Guy... The older episodes of Family Guy are much better. It's the same with The Simpsons. I refuse to watch the newer episodes. I've heard the new season of The Simpsons is like old school now. It's like they've gone back to the old roots a little bit. Oh, it's 3-1. Offside though. I'm currently watching The Simpsons again for like the fucking 50th time. I'm on like season 14, I think, season 13. Favorite episode of Family Guy. I always go back to the one where I love the singing ones. For some reason, the episodes with the singing they're like the musical ones are so good to me. Just because Seth MacFarlane has such a good voice, and the Road to Rhode Island, all of those ones, they're so like the musical episodes are fucking phenomenal. They're so good. But I don't know. Ever since Brian died, I feel like it's just kind of fallen off a little bit. But then he came back, and then like that's what I'm saying. Since he died, and then came back, and then it's just been a bit shit. Brian is insufferable, man. So insufferable. Hello. What do you want? Look how tall he is now. What? What do you want? Hey? Are you a good boy, Rufus? Do you want to start yeeting? Just me, Oos. Excuse me. Oh! You fell. You fell. You need to calm down. It's definitely out. That is 100% out. They're checking if the ball went out of play. It's 100% out of play. It's out. No goal. Booker T went crazy. I saw, yeah. Adam West, yeah. I think my favorite character on any of the shows is Roger, though. Big fan of Roger. Stan as well. I think, yeah, just for me, when you get the older you get, the more that the like cutaway scenes from Family Guy just get a little bit like fucking bored. Like they're just a bit old now. Klaus, I don't mind Klaus. Francine's really funny. Haley's annoying. Steve, unironically, may have the best singing voice of any person I've ever heard in my life. He is the closest to Michael Jackson reincarnated I've ever heard, ever. It is absolutely fucking phenomenal. You know? And I'm fairly sure they released a Steve album on Spotify and stuff. You can hear all of Steve's like singles basically, and I'm fairly sure they made like some like standalone new songs for it. Would you calm down, please? Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? What do you want? The fat kid. Who's the fat kid's name? I always forget. Stalios. Utah's the fat kid in Simpsons. Don't make me run, I'm full of chocolate. And then Homer's chasing him. Come here, you little butterball. Steve, fat friend. American Dad. It's Barry. That's it. I should have known that one. No diabito. Oh. Snot. Taki. What's his name? Fucking, oh my God. I watch American Dad practically every day. You would think this is just indicative of how bad I am at remembering names. Family Guy, I'm spot on. What's his name? Toshi. Man, this has been a boring game. Fuck. Stelios Kontos. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, some of the Herbert the Pervert jokes have been fucking outrageous recently. What do you want? What? Game of the year so far. Have we had any contenders? Would you stop licking my arm? Does anyone else's dog lick there? Like they love to lick here. He fucking loves it. That's his favorite place. And he makes out like he wants to hug you and like hug your arm. And then suddenly out of nowhere, he's just like, he's like motorboating your fucking armhole. It's so strange and it feels horrible. He's Absolute addict. Do you need something? What do you need? What do you need? Should I get him some treats? Hang on 1 second. Come on. Oh my God. Ready? Good boy. Good catch. See how good he is at catching it. Whoa! Oh my God, such big chomps. Good boy. Is that even coming up on the camera? He just appears. Didn't get that one. Good boy. Slow down. There you go. One of my favourite scenes is when Peter's driving to the hospital because Carol is in labour and stops off the drive-through and asks the kid for a kid's meal. I like. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in so long. I think I just go through like the motions of just watching them all. Like, at the moment with The Simpsons, I'm watching. What was the most recent one I watched? It was like Mo. Opening his new, he like changes, he upscales his bar. And then there's the one where Homer breaks his jaw. He runs into the Drederick Tatum statue and breaks his jaw. I'm around that time at the moment. Man United versus Lyon, Europa League second leg for Game of the Year. Probably up there, to be fair. I feel... I don't think we've had one, have we? I can't really think of a Chelsea Wolves. Was that what, the 6-1? What was the one we won really? That was this earlier on in the season, wasn't it? I wouldn't say that's a Game of the Year. Pretty forgettable, to be fair. 6-2, yeah. Let me go through some of the games. Noah 8-0. Brighton 4-2 wasn't very good. Yeah, we've really not had many good games. Tottenham 4-3, but then it was a pretty, like, from 2-0 down. Pretty good game. Yeah, we've really not had any games. Oh, what a goal! Mateta absolutely fucking cunts it into the top corner. Oh my God! What a goal! I can't believe what I've just seen. Oh, baby. That's a contender for goal of the season. That is a contender for goal of the season. I mean, it's an open goal now that I watch it back, but it's such a cold little dink. It is such a cold little dink. He's just chipped it from about 30 yards out. And I know Ray is off his line, but fuck off. What a finish. Skims the bottom of the bar, and Glasner's going absolutely mental. A late Palace winner. They might as well go for it. And if there's anyone that's bullshit enough to do it, it's fucking Jean-Philippe Mateta. Get him. Sign him. Please. I've wanted Mateta for so long. About 2 seasons. But still, why we haven't shown any interest in Mateta, I have no idea, man. Mateta is so good. I've been praising him for the last 2 seasons straight now. And I've brought him up in conversations before and I've been laughed at. But the guy, like you say, is like the colour of his fucking shirt. He is absolute mustard, isn't he? He's so good. How old is he? Mateta. He's 27. That's not that old. Fucking hell. Yeah, his celebration's fucking so good, isn't it? Surely he's bound to injure himself one day doing it, though. It seems very dangerous. He's 27. Please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hit the bell notification to be notified of when I'm live next or when I post next. As I said, unless there's big news tomorrow, I probably won't do any content tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday for a preview, a Chelsea-Everton preview. And then, of course, Chelsea versus Everton. Really early kickoff, 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. So join me for that. And then maybe I may end up doing another watch along for the Palace Aston Villa FA Cup game. But if not, it'll definitely be the Liverpool game against Tottenham for at the same time as City versus Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup semi-final. So join me for that. What happens to Harry Does 100 after you do 100? Well, it's funny you say that. All the episodes are now scheduled to go up. They're all edited. They're all ready to go over the next 2 weeks. So they're done. That was all wrapped up yesterday. Or maybe yesterday. It was yesterday. And that's all done. So I've said I'm going to keep it to like one-off videos here and there where I can like fully edit and make it into like a lifestyle channel where it's like behind the scenes and stuff. Maybe just keep it as a vlogging channel And then every now and then when I'm doing something, like if I'm back on pitch side, I can do a vlog. If I'm doing something big, I might vlog a little bit whilst I'm on holiday. You know, anytime I've got something big going on, I'll do like a vlog. I want to do like a 1 month, a 6 month, or 1 month, a 3 month, and a 6 month, and a 1 year on vlog for the weight loss as well, just to keep myself accountable. So it's going to remain a vlogging channel, basically. But for now, I'm taking a big old rest from that because it got a bit tedious. I won't lie. 4 likes away from 50 on the stream. If we can get to 50 likes, that would be amazing. We're doing really well with the likes and the views on these days. I understand this game, not much of a big draw for Chelsea in terms of a top 4 watch episode, but we've had good chats. We've had a good time. We've been nostalgic. We've had chit chats about this, that, and everything else. So you know, when the games aren't really doing much, although this has been a pretty good game, you can always rely on me to bring up some fucking random shit. Please do hate on me or shout at me, Harry. But what's the possibility of Crystal Palace scoring a 3rd goal in the last minutes of the game? Amir, mate. Amir. You're lucky you're not on the list, mate. You know? It's YouTube's 20th birthday today. I know. They did like a segment on the news in England talking about Charlie bit me finger. Does anyone know what happened to that? Like, surely they must be trying to fucking be known. Do you know what I mean? Like, where are they? They must be older than me at this point. Probably not, actually. That doesn't make any sense. They were like babies when I was like 5, so... Or, yeah, 5. No, 9. I was 9. Thank you very much for the 50 likes. 8 minutes of additional time. We're here for a little bit longer. Let's try and get to 60 likes, baby. Come on. Just so you know, we beat the record for likes on a top 4 watch stream yesterday with 78 likes. So if we can somehow scrape together 78 likes, that would be something else. There is a chance for Crystal Palace to cause a massive upset. A goal from Crystal Palace would win the league for Liverpool. Mateta crosses it in! Great chance! Oh, fucking hell! What a chance for Palace that was! Mateta is absolutely fucking lethal, isn't he? Martinelli! Side netting. He's so lethal, isn't he? He's got such a presence. His control on the ball is really good as well. For me, my patience with Jackson is running so thin at this point. Here's another chance. Mateta could be there, and a chance for Mitchell. I do remember, mate. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? But a big thank you to all of you watching today. A huge, huge thank you. Like I said, the numbers aren't as for the concurrent viewers aren't as high as they were yesterday. But again, it's a game that doesn't really have too much bearing on Chelsea. But it's a good one either way. And I do thank each and every one of you for tuning in right now. 50 is still no mean feat. No small feat, rather, is what I should say. And as usual, a huge turnout on Twitter. 100 or so of you watching over there. So thank you again for you guys watching over there. We won't be doing a watch along now until Saturday. So I don't think there are any games until now and then, are there? No. So I would argue a well-earned rest. Because these daily top 4 watches, Jesus Christ, don't take much effort. I'd be watching the games anyway. Do you know what I mean? So makes sense to do them on the watch-alongs. No, Amir, I don't hate you. You just you put the mockers on it, is what we like to call over here. You put the odds in Man City's favour, or you know, we wanted a draw realistically, but hi Rufus, was that a good one? Was that a good little treat? 1 like away from 60. It's a huge chance for Crystal Palace here with 4 minutes left to go of additional time. Not the best of throws, and it's a goal kick. So is a draw all that Liverpool need against Tottenham? 60 likes on the stream now. Come on! 18 likes away from equaling our all-time record on the stream for the top 4 watch. I'm sure we can squeeze it out. If you haven't liked already, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Rufus is begging you. He's begging you. He's saying, "Oh, please." Come on, Rufus. No, you're going to lie down instead, are you? He gets so shy. He gets so shy when he knows, or I think he gets confused because he's like, "Who the fuck are you talking to? What is going on?" So he gets all sort of like upset. Chance for Arsenal. Martinelli with the shot. Headed again. And keeper lets it go out. Alex can be our coach. Fuck that. Sounds like torture. Come on. Up you come. Why aren't you jumping up? You always jump up. Nearly at 70 likes now. We are crunching numbers. We are absolutely crunching the numbers. 1.5 minutes to go to get 10 more likes. Come on, people. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, Lord. Oh, man, I really do appreciate you guys. I really, really do appreciate you all. It's always one of those things, starting something that isn't Chelsea related has typically ended with very little success. You know, I think once or twice before I've tried to like venture out of doing things that aren't strictly Chelsea. So to do this new series of Top 4 Watch and it to have been the success that it has been is really, really nice. So I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in and helping to grow this. And into next season, you know, we'll have do you get out of my pocket? Shoving his nose in my pocket, a little shit. I will be doing a watch along every single Club World Cup match day. So over the Club World Cup tournament, it won't just be Chelsea watch alongs. It'll be a watch along every single match day. A chance for Arsenal. 10 seconds to go. That'll be it. That'll be it. But again, a huge thank you to you all. There goes the full-time whistle. Liverpool 1 point away from being league champions. 67 points. They've got how many games left? Four games left, I think, for Arsenal. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12 points. That would only get them 68. Wait. 79 points. Jesus Christ. 79 points. So Liverpool currently have the maximum that Arsenal can get. A point is all they need. I will be doing the watch along for that game, as well as the game between Nottingham Forest versus Manchester City in the semi-final of the FA Cup. But before then, a preview on Friday. Nothing tomorrow, unless there's some breaking news, of course. And so preview on Friday, and then the big one, another big final game for us against Everton. 12:30 kickoff. I'll be live at 12 o'clock UK time. Until then, thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're watching on Twitter or on YouTube. Love you all to absolute pieces. The turnout is great every single episode, and it grows every single time. For another Top 4 watch, until next time, my name is Harry, out the Chelsea, and peace.